Hi everyone. Yeah, I am a casual gamer. I am not much comfortable with kind of video recording stuff. In here, I am just showing, making a demonstration, showcase, and yeah, feel free to criticize my video recording skills. Yeah, basically in here, I will show you Invoker Monk setup for Temporalis after patch. After patch, right now this greater lightning, it has become greater lightning bolt, and it hits like Temporalis doesn't make it cool down shorter than zero point 0.1 second. So this is where we are, and with this build, actually this build is stronger and more OP than before. That's why I will show you what we have here. Of course, Temporalis is right now around 130 exalts, and this ingenuity belt, it should be around like 25. Sorry, not exalt, divine, and this should be around like between 20 to 30 divine. For this build, this is needed, and I bought it for 30 exalt. I don't know how much it will be, but basically, yeah, these three pieces are mandatory. Rest of the stuff, all rest of the things are quite flexible, but these three items are not much negotiable. Yeah, like this is a good one, but I believe like you can be fine with a simpler version of this one. In here, critical hit chance for spell, this is what I pay most attention. This is mostly for uh, spirit. So but again, this is also a cheap one. In here, I like mana regeneration. This ring is a nice one, so like I paid 5 divine for this, and I like mana regeneration, lightning damage, and increased rarity with ingenuity belt. They become almost double. So yeah, this is also another nice ring that helps me to cover my resistances. I am using chaos inoculation, so I don't need chaos resistance. Yeah, this is a good helmet because I like to have large amount of energy shield. This is why, because in here, like, I don't use focus, so I don't have uh, energy shield, and I also sacrificed boot, so I am also losing around like between 200 to 250 energy shield there, and it affects. To be able to survive is important, and I like to have high energy shields. That's why I paid 8 divine and got this one. So yeah, but like you can survive with less, that's for sure. So for skills, uh, like I just created this one, and I'm just making sure. And by the way, like I copied. It's not like when I say I created, I copied and I modified certain stuff. Normally this is mage build, and we have greater lightning bolts as support gems, considered casting, concentrated effects, lightning mastery, and spell echo. I don't know the name of the Korean YouTuber, that's why I can't reference, but yeah, I copied from a Korean YouTuber who made this video. And spark, you don't need to put anything here, you don't need spark. Blink, I put arcane tempo because why not, unbreakable because why not, and arcane sword why not, but you can leave it empty, that's totally fine. Cast on dodge, yeah, this is an important one, and you need to make this quality 20 because quality 20 gives you saves you 10 spirit. We like saving spirits. And this says again, if you are familiar with previous guides for Temporalis, this is same. Like there is nothing here, nothing different. Just if you are planning to make such a 6 link cast on dodge, I suggest you to check on trade side first, because maybe on trade side you may find this bug. Because for example, for cast on critical, normally a perfect javelin roper is 300 exalt, but I paid this cast on critical total 300 exalt, so you can check trade website. This has nothing to do with the build, just I had free slot and I put it. I didn't remove, but you don't need this. You don't need green feast if you are using meditate. And okay, in here I have 80% plus 80% more critical hit chance if I have power orb, and this helps us to create power orb because yeah, there is such a weird interaction out there, and if you can kill your illusion, then you can gain power orb. That's why, like, we like critical hit because critical is important. So yeah, we talked about gears and we talked about skills. Yeah, in skills I put profusion here because why not, and if you have extra mana you can put clarity in case, sorry, spirit, in case if you have extra spirit you can activate this, but again, like when you are using meditate, it didn't help me, and I like to get additional 18% critical hit chance. That's why to me it was an easy sacrifice, even it's not a sacrifice if you are using meditate. And yeah, let's go to passives, like feel free to enjoy. I have meditate and I like this one. Yeah, they are all optional, like nothing critical here, just they are all for survivability. This is for damage, this is for damage, and this is also for damage, but like enjoy. Yeah, just don't go here, that's not what you can't do otherwise. That's flexible. In here I am following Travik's guide for weapon swap. Okay, because weapon swap helps us to recharge our energy shield, double energy shield faster. Okay, if you wanna know how to learn it, you can go to Travik's channel and yeah, copy what he did. This is what I did, and as you know, I like energy shield because I like to stay alive. This build doesn't need more damage. This build needs critical hit and then energy shield. I like energy shield. I like this node because we are hitting critical hit almost all the time, and this is free additional 36 increased damage. Mana regeneration and skill mana cost reduction is good because we are using lots of mana. Everything is basic here. If you don't have points, I am 94 level, so if you don't have points you can easily skip this. Like, to me this brings additional critical damage, but you can get your critical damage from anywhere, like from here. This is just extra quality of life improvement to me. Like, yeah, I had points and like, why not? Yeah, these notes are fine and good actually because you need it, and chaos inoculation, of course. This is also a good one. I wouldn't skip this one. In here we don't have anything else, just this one and these ones. Lightning damage is good. Meta skill is good because we are using cast on critical and cast on dodge to meta skill. Meta skill is good. In here, of course, these two points notes are good. This is totally a luxury item. If you don't have this, yeah, don't bother. Like, this is not a mandatory for anything, but if you have this, this is nice. You can also get many of the points by using not massive but very large ring. If you have very large ring, maybe you can get it for a couple of divines. And if you are using chaos inoculation, as you know, you don't need to care about chaos resistance. Only get something with let's say high elemental resistance one. In here, yeah, I like storm charge. I like this one as well, additional 30% elemental damage. But if I need to cut something, I would also cut this. Again, for us what's important is like critical hit damage is important because you need to hit critical, that's for sure. Yeah, again, additional energy shield stuff. Energy shield is important. I like to put energy shield like in here. As you can see, 20% increased maximum energy shield. I like to put energy shield on jewels because again you need to stay alive. Yeah, that's all I can say about this, and I don't have build. I'm not a content creator. I am just a developer playing game. I like Path of Exile, but again, like normally, yeah, this is my probably like one of the few game video out there. I made this guide, and again, this guide is not mine. It is actually coming from Korean YouTuber and also Travik, and also Travik took it someone. So yeah, it is like that. So in here, I don't think anything is original to me except like, yeah, you know, like I did a couple of touches, but that's it. Yeah, and not originally, this build is just done for mage, and it was much hard to modify it for monk, invoker monk. That's it. I hope you find this useful and make invoker monk with Temporalis broken again. Have fun.